the next 3 days. Like I'll get more pizza. Like,
But what are you eating now, bro?
Hmm?
What are you eating now?
Oh, I'm eating a very unsparkle snack of a carrot stick with tzatziki sauce.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, that's good. I just downed me some
I'd
shot.
much rather be having pizza, but
No, I feel you.
I'm trying to be good. This
That's
pandemic is
cool.
putting a wreck on my body, much like most
No,
of
I
us.
feel yeah. How's it been for you up there, bro? Are you back here on the island? Or are you
Yeah,
still in
yeah. I'm here.
Vegas?
I'm here. I'm back here now.
Yeah. When you refer to Johnny Sparkles as being up there, you mean the windward side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Update.
Up there with all the
bro.
white people.
Yeah. Wait. So how's it been for you guys over on that side, on the windward side? Because like I know it's been crazy. I mean, I don't know. Every so often we're out there too, but how have you been on that way?
Okay.
It's been
Hey,
fine.
everybody.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it seems everywhere else probably, but
Yeah.
I mean, things
Yeah.
in general are a little bit more chill out here and just not,
Yeah.
not as congested.
I see.
Yeah, everybody's kind of like,
All right, we're live. Hey, everybody.
hey,
Welcome back.
Are people more chill on the windward side? I would expect more people to be yelling at clerks about how their constitutional rights are taken away.
Yeah, I feel like there's more of those types of people on that side. Okay, so we're about to start up season 5, episode 6, 316. And AJ's third drink, I think.
Fourth?
Fourth
I think
drink.
it's the fourth.
Nice.
Fourth
only-
at 12 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I got 10 more hours.
Guys,
Pace
We're
yourself,
getting
man.
more.
Pace yourself.
I'm gonna be
No.
put it this way,
flying through
Chad.
these drinks.
I haven't been into a Whole Foods yet, Chad, so it's possible that I've just missed
Oh, yeah, the worst.
white
The worst people.
man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're ready to hit play on your episode,
Yep.
let's do that in 3, 2, 1, play.
I figured the glass shattering would be a good noise for episode 316.
And we get the previously on
Yeah.
Sun season 5 in full
Yeah.
effect.
Chad, you're excited about 316, episode 316, because it is the catchphrase of our favorite actor from Nash Bridges,
Mm-hmm.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He was on that.
We actually did a whole thing earlier this morning talking about Jake Cage on Nash Bridges, Stone Cold's character.
Oh, we got an eye.
Got an eye.
I drink.
And a boat exploded. I don't know if that counts.
Were there
So,
people on the boat when it exploded?
Technically, yeah, some people.
And
And the
that's
freighter
another
exploded.
drink for AJ, I believe.
Oh, is that 2 or 3?
As many as you're comfortable taking. Don't overdo
Yeah.
it.
Guys, I'm gonna be sloshed by like the hour 10 rolls around.
I just remembered something from earlier that I was going to say. It's not, forgive me because it's not Lost related, but much like our conversation. But,
What?
it kind of pertains to 316.
Okay.
I know me and Chad discussed this many times.
Yeah, you're breaking up, man. We cannot hear you.
Have you ever
Yeah.
talked about the wrestler Shark Boy?
Shark Boy and Lava
Yeah.
Girl?
No.
I think
Just
that's Dan
the
Connell's.
So he
Good
had a character, like a storyline into a coma, and the thing that woke him out of his coma was glass shattered.
Interesting.
And when he woke up, he thought he was going to Steve Austin. And it was
Yeah, I can't make out what you're saying. Yeah.
Sorry, Sparkles. Yeah, I can't hear you either.
It's only when you want to tell a story we can't hear you. You don't have a headset, do you? I think that would help a lot.
Not on this computer. I'd have to switch off. I don't know. Yeah, I literally don't know what I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just sit here in silence.
No.
talk.
No, we can hear you every time except when you're trying to tell a longer story.
Yeah, I know.
For some reason, like your
I'm not
computer
being
gets
bitter.
30 seconds in and it's just like, no, fuck you.
No, I'm not being bitter. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I don't know what I can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It just sucks. It's just stupid.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's just the microphone, I guess, doesn't like you or something. Which is strange. Normally microphones love the sweet sound of Johnny Sparkles.
Yeah. Microphones and Johnny Sparkles go together like peaches.
Are you going to be on
and cream.
any upcoming theoretical shows?
Well, I've already had like 6 canceled. So.
Yeah, but I mean like
They're
bigger ones that are like in Waikiki, maybe.
no.
Oh,
Like you
sorry,
talking
I thought that you were going to be on the Blue Note thing.
You talking about the Monopoly show?
The Monopoly show?
I mean, I don't know who's watching, but there's a lot of people.
Nobody's watching. If that makes you feel any better.
A lot of people are up in arms about people getting like a big run of shows because they're not getting any gigs. But it's like I don't know, like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's not your problem.
Funnier, write some more stuff.
Yeah.
If you think you're that, if you already think that you've done everything you can, what you can do is keep so hard.
Are people upset because they're like, I deserve to be booked by Comedy U for these shows at the Blue Note, or are they upset that they're not headlining?
Well,
that the Blue Note's not approaching them to have their own show.
Kind of both.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's a motorcycle.
Kind of a little bit of both. So.
Okay.
Yeah, comment below what kind of motorcycle you think it is and win a prize.
People were already mad that they weren't getting booked, and then it's like, oh, and then how come this guy gets booked?
Yeah.
But it's multiple.
Yeah.
Like basically, in my opinion, if you really do bust your ass to the point where they can't, or if they deny you can.
Nope. This is one of those long story cutouts.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
Sorry.
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Well, you know what? Maybe the wind is trying to protect you. It's just like, hey, you know what? We're just going to cover up what Johnny's saying.
Yeah.
Because Johnny loves everybody.
It's
The
true.
thing that annoys me is there's nothing here. I've turned all my fans off. I have like one faint fan.
Yeah.
That's why I literally don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
It might
I don't
be-
know where the wind's coming from either.
Yeah, because I can hear wind. I don't know if it's someone's got a fan on. Maybe that's what it is. Someone else on the stream and it's picking up. I don't know.
Let's see. Does it sound like a lot of whooshing?
Yeah.
How about that? Does that sound any different?
Yeah, let's try that. Sparkles, tell your story again.
It comes and goes.
Yeah.
No, it's just I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying, but it's like to me, it's like if you feel like you're getting slighted, bust your ass to the point where they can't deny. Like it's like everybody knows that you have made it to that point where it's like either they're booking you because they're not booking you because you're an asshole, or they're sliding. They literally are sliding you for no reason. And then if you're that talented at that point, then you're like, fuck it, I can do my own thing because everybody knows. Maybe the bookers aren't booking me, but everybody else knows I have the juice.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's not like they're.
I mean, like, it's not that Jose doesn't book Tamua or anything, but Tamua didn't have to go through Jose to get the Blue Note.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
yeah. He sold like how many shows out on his own, like months ahead of time, because that dude knows how to hustle, and he's
right.
funny.
And then too, there was people that just like they just want to know why, and I'm just like, I'm like, he's charming. He's big on TikTok. He played football for University of Hawaii. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of reasons, but why
Yeah.
don't you focus on like doing, like, be a better comedian?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Because like with Tamura, like he's got a name that enough people will come and see it, and he's good enough that people will come and see him again after they've seen him. You know what I mean? So it's those things that if I'm booking somebody for a show, yeah, that's somebody that I would book. And same thing with Johnny Sparkles is a very funny guy, and people that I don't book for shows would be people that either I don't think are funny or I just don't like as people. And it's not anyone else's fault other than the person booking and the person not being booked.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and then the other thing too is like, a lot of them are wondering why he, like, I guess some of them asked him if he needed openers, and he said he already had it taken care of, and they took it personally. And I'm just like, I don't even know what he's looking for. You don't know what he's looking for. Maybe he had a specific type of opener he wanted.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe he's not even the one that's given the choice. Maybe it's the guy that foot the bill to get the show started.
Right.
Who's choosing that.
Because, I mean, I know who I would book, but it's not the same people that Tamua would book, you know? It's not like, not every comedian's going to book the same people. I know
we all have different senses of humor.
I think most of us know who we wouldn't book. But
we all know who's not funny. We all know who's an asshole.
Yeah.
The problem is that those people don't know that they're not funny, and they don't know that they're assholes.
Yeah.
Or maybe they do know that they're assholes, and they embrace that wholeheartedly.
Right.
I am supposed to be performing at a Blue Note show at some point.
Yeah, but you're singing with a jazz band. That's not a comedy thing.
Yeah, I think I'm booked for the 30th at Blue Note, but then I don't know if they're supposedly going to do another 2 weeks at Tommy. I think that'll be after that, though, still.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I've already had so many shows canceled that I'm not, like, sweating it either.
Right.
I'm just like,
it's
just the way things are right now, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of wish you had your own ska band.
Yeah.
Why?
That would be dope, like Johnny Scarples. Scarkles?
Scotty Scarkles.
Were you sitting on that?
No, I just thought about it when David mentioned that, like a jazz band.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I don't think Johnny would have a jazz band. I think he'd have a ska band.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like ska.
Yeah.
I still like ska.
Mm-hmm. Also, I know that we have a lot of friends that played in ska bands.
Yeah. So I feel like if you could put together a band, it would probably be a ska band.
It would be either punk or ska, probably. Here.
Yeah.
Well, I could start a Hawaiian band, but I don't think
No one needs to start a Hawaiian.
Not only do I not like Hawaiian music that much, but I think I'd be pretty laughable as a front man of a Hawaiian.
Oh, you would sell as a front man. Have you seen any of the Hawaiian bands? There's like
but I think if it was a little bit more tan, it would be perfect.
No.
But yeah, I'm about the same size as Penny Dean.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining you in like those super giant shades. And just like big t-shirt and shorts.
Skanking to the beat.
Well, not like fully skanking, but just like sort of shuffle skank.
Well, you saw my Hawaiian band, Kawiki Kui and the whatever the hell we were called. Saw the photo shoot.
I've seen pictures of it. I didn't actually see it because it didn't make it to K5.
Oh, that album's coming. That album is coming. It's the world's not ready for it yet.
Well, the world was barely ready for Chinese democracy.
And AJ's videos dropped out.
That's what it looked like. AJ, are you still there? Audio?
Wait, sorry guys. I dipped off.
Yeah, he's still there for audio. Just lost him on video.
right, I'm here. Apologies. Back and forth.
Sorry,
So
we lost.
we've talked a lot about the potential for Honolulu comedy and ska bands.
Yeah.
We should probably take at least a minute or two to discuss this episode.
Yeah, this is a very emotional episode
Yeah.
with Jack.
Also, it had the giant pendulum room.
Yeah,
We have a giant Eloise Hawking underneath a church in a scientific pendulum swinging room with a computer to dictate when they could get back to the island.
yeah, when and
The
where.
pendulum room thing I love so much just because I'm constantly waiting for someone to get hit. It's like,
Yeah, it keeps on swinging through.
We talked about how there's probably just two PAs on either side of the camera, just pushing it at each other. It's probably not an actual moving pendulum.
Yeah, guaranteed. They're like, and action, and they're just swinging the pendulum, talking about what they're going to do afterwards. Like, are you going to go over to Stevie's after this? She has the best booze.
like there has to be outtakes of someone getting nailed, right?
It's gotta be.
Somebody like right in the balls too. Like they were talking to somebody off camera, and they looked in front of them. There was just a pendulum coming towards their nuts. Wait a minute.
You guys ever been hitting the nuts with something funny or weird?
With like a funny object?
Yeah, like a banana peel.
That's a good ass question.
Or a whoopee cushion.
I'm sure I have.
I used to have a bunch of buddies in me when we were like in our teen years. We used to run around Ala Moana Beach with those little pops, you know, those little pop fireworks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We used to just constantly try throwing them at each other's dicks. Like the whole goal was if you could land one on the dick, then you are the winner of the game. So everybody used to run around the park trying to hit each other in the dick with those little pops. Simpler times.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think that's a good question, though, David. What is the funniest object you've been hitting the balls with?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I got hit in the dick with a hammer one time.
A hammer?
Just like a light tap. I think my wife was handing me a hammer, and like I grabbed it by like the bottom of the handle, so it kind of like swung and just like tapped me in the shaft of my dick.
That's great. You've never gotten into like dick slapping contests with your brothers.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I got hit with another pair of balls. That's like I
I feel like there's a bigger story there.
That is hilarious.
No, I was just tagging on to the dick slapping thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, I got hit in the balls by another dude's balls.
Yeah.
And then see what had happened was
What I did
and then just pretended like your sound cut out.
That is hilarious. Yeah, I had a buddy that was like, I remember he was like, he was a floor installer. So he was helping me install a floor like a bunch of years ago. We're putting in the floor. He was like, you know how to measure, right? So he was showing me the tape measure. And I was like, yeah, of course I know how to measure. He's like, well, hold this one side of the tape measure. He's like, all right. And he's like, you got it? I was like, yeah. And he just let the heavy end of the tape measure go and just swung and hit me right in the nuts. And he started to laugh. And we both started to laugh because it's a good bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you hit somebody in the balls with like a tape measure, it's fantastic.
It's funny.
I don't know
right.
if this is that funny. I think that the weirdest object that I've ever been hit in the dick with was a desk.
Oh, shit.
Like, I was sort of falling asleep under my desk at work. Like, you know how you just like sort of lean back and get lower and lower into your chair?
Right.
And then my boss came by and then just like pounded on the door just like once, just like bam. So I tried to stand up
Right.
and I just
out of
slammed
respect.
my crotch right into the bottom of my desk.
Damn. That's crazy.
It's awesome.
So it's
I feel
like,
like that's
it's kind of like I got hit by a desk.
Right.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like I hit the desk
Yeah, you hit the
with my
desk.
I know this is a word. This is a word that's rarely used, but I feel like that's the perfect situation for Zowie.
That would be a Zowie injury. Wait, Wait, so we're at an old
Yeah.
early room right now, right?
With Jack's granddad, who's watching a magic show with a white rabbit, which is a drinkable Easter egg, I say.
Hey, who is that actor? That's like a famous TV actor, I think.
Yeah, this guy. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
From MASH.
Then we looked it up before, and he's only a couple of years older than the guy who plays Jack's dad, but he's playing Jack's granddad.
Yeah, that's what this does look a little strange. Like they had to age him up. They just put him in a sweater vest.
Yeah. Give him a
he'll be old
cane.
enough.
Can't walk.
Yeah,
The thing that
that shows you grandpa-y vibes.
Yeah.
the thing that recently the age fact that recently blew my mind was when I found out that at the start of Cobra Kai, like when Cobra Kai started,
Yeah.
Machio was 4 years older than Rita was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The old man was like 4 years younger than.
He's the old man now.
Machio.
Yeah. What's the thing about Japanese people? They look really old all the time. Asian people are just known for how old they look.
Right, Chad? Right, Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chad's
We're like-
22.
Amazing.
We're in our late 20s for like 20 years, and then every year after that, we're like 55.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Especially the men. The women can hold on to it like an extra 10, 20 years sometimes, but yeah, dudes go from like Ken, the cool young Asian guy Ken, to like Uncle Masa with like a giant beard or like a mole. Like I saw him last week and he was 23. Fucking weird.
I think that all Asian women age at the same rate, like, or East Asian, I should say,
Right.
like Japanese, Chinese, Korean, like they all look like they're 27 until they look like they're 12 until they're like 30, and then they look like they're 27 for another like 20 years, and then like sometime in their like late 50s, early 60s, they'd become 85.
That is true.
Yeah.
They age up quick.
But like Asian men, I think like we East Asian men all age differently.
Yeah.
Although we all end up with that light blue windbreaker once we retire. You know what I'm talking
I would rock
about.
one of those.
AJ, I'm sure that you have helped out enough customers that are wearing that, right? The old Asian dude with the light blue windbreaker.
It is kind of a staple. I gotta admit, like that is a very true thing I've seen many times. Like in your own home, right? It's not even cold in your own house, but you got the windbreaker on.
You never know when a wind is gonna pop up that you need a break.
You never know. Yeah, you never know when there's gonna be a draft or a trade wind kind of
You
coming
always
through.
hear like that. You always hear like that pan flute in the background when they're nearby, like that. Woo! Just that Karate Kid flute, whatever that is.
yeah. Basically, it's that, and then like them basically trying to teach me and other people younger than them how to crane kick. So it comes through a lot like that.
Or them
Yeah.
like making tea for you, but it's like a 45-minute ritual of the tea, and you're like, I just want some tea, and you're like,
Thirsty.
no, you have to serve with the left hand and put the spoon here.
There's a whole etiquette to this. What's happening? Oh, sweet God!
Yeah.
Oh,
So
jumping back into it.
yeah.
Oh God, we've got a scene between Jack and Kate. These two, I don't know. This is electric, and we've got a kissing scene.
Yeah.
I'm mostly just describing things, but we can
Yeah,
dip
catch everyone up.
into here.
Yeah, they're finally reunited physically. after their.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now that she's decided she's going to go back with him to the island. So they've,
I do appreciate your guys' commitment to still pretending that that your podcast is about Lost.
Yeah.
Every
I
time I've
remember
ever
when we
hit or been on it, it's been like 25% Lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our guarantee to our listeners. Come for Lost, stay for more stories about Japanese windbreakers.
yeah.
I mean, it's something that we offer up to people as a premium.
What's up with that, bro? At least 25% lost.
I think that's as much loss as anybody really wants.
And more.
I would like to make an announcement that Japanese Windbreakers is my Scott Van name. Thank you.
I hope that on the album cover it's a cartoon of an old Japanese man farting.
Yeah. You can just see his sexy
Because
little
that's the
feet.
double meaning of windbreaker.
Yeah, don't explain it, Chad. You're not on the radio, Chad. We won't hurt you here.
Radio listeners hurt my feelings.
No.
You know, like, go ahead.
They've got metal gold
Environment
coffee cream
and
on that
health.
table.
Oh, nice.
Like they try to blur it out a little bit, but I'm like, that's metal gold.
2 scoops vanilla.
That is very local. That's a local brand.
Oh, yeah. German chocolate cake. Fool you guys.
Did you guys know that German chocolate cake isn't from Germany?
Where is it from?
It's somewhere in the Midwest. It's because
Really?
a lady won a recipe contest for like Duncan Hines or something, where they like send in your cake recipes and we'll make it into a cake. The lady that
Whoa.
won, her last name was German, like
Ah.
Judy German or something. That's why it's called German's chocolate cake, and that's why it's got
Ooh.
coconut in it because it's like that's not a German thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I've never known that.
I want her to be Latina because they have that Herman is a popular Latin name.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if it was actually Herman chocolate cake all this time.
All right, we're back at the butcher shop. This is the Australian butcher, right?
I think so. I can't hear it. I have the volume down low, so I can't hear her accent.
Yeah, Mike too.
Wasn't
She's looking
Caesar salad invented
straight at that dick. She's not even
in
looking at
like
that
South
back.
America or something?
Oh,
It wasn't what now?
Wasn't Caesar salad invented in like South America or Mexico or something?
Oh,
like
that
Cesar
sounds familiar.
Chavez.
Like I feel like that's something
Yeah.
that I remember reading
I think
about
the same
and
thing,
thinking
yeah.
to myself, "Oh, so it's actually Caesar salad."
Yeah,
Yeah, me and David had the same idea. Cesar Chavez.
he's the first one I could think of.
Cesar Romero invented
Yeah.
it while he was. So
Painting his mustache.
you guys know that Cesar Romero is Remy's uncle?
Grand
No.
uncle or something.
Wow.
Or great uncle.
So I had to break the news to Remy recently because I just couldn't hold it in anymore. But have you heard about his sexual exploits?
No.
No.
Like he likes to have like. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Gilbert Gottfried always brings it up on his podcast, but one of them is like he likes to have like young men throw orange peels at his ass or something.
What?
Like much younger men than him. You know, like he's. I guess he like younger men or something, and they
Right.
would throw orange peels at him. It's like, but there's more, but I can't. That's the one I can remember. But
So
there's
that's-
always the Danny Thomas.
Danny Thomas ones,
is
yeah.
famous with the shit on the last table. Apparently, that's been corroborated by people.
Yeah. I feel like the throwing orange peels at his ass thing is a rumor. Just because, how is that a thing that you would get sexual pleasure out of?
What a great rumor.
Yeah. There's a
That
meme
sounds
going
like
around on
something fun
Facebook.
to do if you're like a big star. Like whenever you're having like random hookups,
Mm.
just include like one like completely
Weird
random
thing.
thing that doesn't actually give you any sexual pleasure, but when someone tells tells everyone about it,
Right.
everyone's gonna be like, "What? That sounds made up."
Yep.
It's amazing.
Cover your tracks
Yeah.
with the with
So
your
everybody
secret
can bet
kink.
you're. And then no one will ever believe that yeah, they did it with. They're at the airport in this scene, and it's obviously not the airport. It's the convention center again, standing in as the airport.
Mm. Oh, this actor has like a red.
Oh,
on his
he's
left.
he's been in a lot of shit.
Is he? Oh, he doesn't look so familiar. But I just
No,
noticed
he's in a lot of shit. You're talking about the
the flight desk person.
Middle Eastern. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about
This guy.
You're talking about the guy with the bag, or I mean the guy that was in line behind him, or the clerk.
the guy that's checking him in right now. Oh, this guy. Yeah.
Oh,
That
guy's
guy.
been in a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey.
I think he's in.
I think he was in one of those 9/11 movies. Sadly,
I think so.
I think they made him be.
I think he was in Wonder Woman. His name is Caesar in this.
Yeah, he's like I think he's Latino, but they made him an Arab. I think.
My friend's ex-wife is the blonde lady in the standing in line there. Is one of the extras.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What are you eating, AJ?
Oh, me? I'm eating. Excuse me. It's a pita sandwich that my wife got me from this Indian shawarma place. So it's like Indian pita
Oh, cool.
shawarma action.
What Indian place is that? You know?
I don't know the name. She knows the name. I'll get it from her as soon as she comes. She'll probably talk about it when she comes on too.
No.
But I think it's in town. I think it's close to Ala Moana. I think. Nothing to think about.
Fine.
Well,
The comic that Hurley is reading right now,
Yes.
Why the Last Man, it's written by Brian K. Vaughan, who actually wrote episodes for this show.
Oh, right. That's right.
And it's translated into Spanish. I think on the cover it said "Why Ultimo Hombre" or something.
Yeah,
that's right.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
El Último Hombre. Or El Hombre Último, I think would probably be a better translation.
That sounds really good.
Interesting.
As we see Hurley carrying around this guitar case that has a giant ankh in it, that inside of that has a single piece of paper. I think that's
it serves as like a plot piece for just one section of the show. Like they break the ankh and they take the list, and the list doesn't even matter for that long.
Yeah. And someone's trying to connect to us. So someone's trying to get into our Skype call. I don't know who this is. Weird.
Is it Joe?
Is it Joe early?
Because Joe's next.
Yeah, I don't think so, because it's not a name. All it is a live.cid something or other. I don't know. I think
Hurley's going to have to ask for that James Monte championship belt, Chad. Hurley's going to have to ask for the James Monte championship belt.
Oh, you mean the heavyweight championship belt?
Yeah, isn't that what Monte said he asked for now instead of the C-belt extender? He just asked for the championship belt.
Did he buy
and the waitress, or not waitress, the stewardess says the heavyweight championship belt.
I can tell you from personal experience, one of the most humiliating things I've ever had to do is ask for the C-belt. There's no cool way to do it. You just have to do it. I will give them credit though. I've never had anybody go like, "Oh," they're always like, "Oh, sure."
Yeah, it would be really rude for them to try to make their customers feel bad about needing it. Well, next time you should point to the guy next to you and be like, "I think he needs one of those things. Just give it to me."
I have had experiences in other things that's the only reason I bring it up is because I have had situations related to that. People were like, oh,
Yeah, that sucks. That's poor customer service.
yeah,
And
people
just
are
rude.
assholes.
Yeah,
Some people are just don't know how to. They're in their own little shells. They're in their little bubbles, and they don't realize that there's other people have. Oh, what the hell's going on? Somebody getting attacked? Are you guys okay? I heard a plane over.
there's a plane on the TV screen right now. The Jira flight everyone's on. We got Jack. We got Kate. Got Hurley, Ben. Got Saeed. Son. Some
I don't know
mystery
if
lady.
I don't know if this seems odd, but on this plane, like all the furniture and the seats and everything is like black leather.
Yeah, it's got to be first class.
Everybody's in first class. The whole flight is first class.
Yeah, and then
And like first class seats, all black leather.
you ever ridden first class? That's how they do it, I guess.
Yeah, they do.
That's how they used to do it.
Yeah.
Like leather everything.
Depends on the airline, but yeah, for most often it's like big leather chairs.
Mhm. Now
Sometimes-
they have like all these other extras like lie down pods and like
Yeah,
individual booths and whatnot, but that's how it always used to be, was just like the big plush leather chairs.
Oh
I
wow.
heard some of the like Middle Eastern airlines, like I heard even in coach you can get like pretty reclined pretty well. Like
Nice.
they have like really good reclining seats even in like coach on some of the other like the foreigner.
Yeah,
Right.
it wouldn't surprise me if when I say American Airlines, I don't mean the specific airline American.
Right.
I'm talking about
American.
any airlines that are based in the America country, the country of America. All of a sudden, I turned into a fucking dummy. But
It's
It's easier for
airlines coming
forget what
from the
happened.
United States,
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if they are the worst, because we need to squeeze every last amount of money that we can out of people here.
But my thing has always been, I mean, sure there's somebody can do it, but I've always thought put more space in between, then you can book the flights and get. Then you have to pay more. You have to pay the staff more. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to pay for more staff. That's probably why they don't do it, because they probably figured out it's a little bit cheaper to just put more people on the flight.
Yeah. It's,
Like,
just gotta make as much money as they can. What they really need to do is have more handsome pilots like Lapidus. Clean shaven lawnmower man.
This guy is cleaned up, shaved up.
I feel like you still could make a shitload of money by doing an extra couple flights. If they're that packed.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's probably close.
Yeah,
The
I'm
money-
sure
it's
they've
probably close.
done the math and
I
they
think that
saved
if you
6
cut
cents
down
doing
on
it the other way.
the suits, like the upper level administration,
Right.
or you pay them less, they probably wouldn't be struggling in terms of like, oh, we gotta make sure to count every single pound because fuel costs and everything.
Right.
Yeah. You can see that.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, well, we were only like a little bit profitable on every single flight, and it's like, I think that you would probably be a little more profitable every flight if some people were paid a few millions less every time.
Yeah. But those people are the ones making the decisions, and their priority isn't to make the business as profitable as possible. It's for them to get as paid as much as they can. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Capitalism, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And now they can use the pandemic pretty much like until the end of time to serve cheap ass meals. They'd be like, oh, sorry, we can't serve you silverware and plate, so You get a bag with a sandwich in it and some mustard packets.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be surprised if anything shorter than 8 hours gets food anymore at all.
No.
Yeah, even on the my LA to Hawaii, yeah, they already changed to like, yeah, we don't give meals out anymore. Just like it was smaller than a 7-Eleven sandwich.
It's like, why even bother?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna miss those great airline meals that everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, those.
What's the deal with no airline food?
What's the deal?
I just remember when they started using chefs. So like they said like we got like Sam Choi aboard and like you're just making yourself look worse because the food still tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
got chef attached to it. Like this, we understand it's an airplane. You can't fucking. It's not gonna taste like Ruth's Chris
Steak.
Steakhouse. Like,
Yeah.
I will tell you though, first class food does taste different.
Yeah.
Because a few years back, when I flew up to LA, Hawaiian had just started doing the bid on first class seats,
Right.
where it's like instead of just paying whatever set amount there is, they're just like, well, why don't you put in how much money you think that they're worth? And if no one else thinks that they're worth that much, we give them to you. So I put in like double whatever the minimum bid was,
Right.
and I ended up winning it. And I was just like, oh man, first class. This is exciting. First time I flew first class was bereavement tickets when I was living in Colorado, and my grandma just died, so I didn't actually remember anything about the flight back.
Right.
But when I flew to LA to hang out with some friends, and I got to fly first class, I'm like, I'm gonna remember everything about this, and I proceeded to drink 9 glasses of prosecco.
Wow.
So, I actually remember a lot less of it than I planned to.
Yeah, because the flight is from LA to here.
Well, that was on
here to
the
LA?
Here to LA.
Here to LA. That's like 6 hours for 9
Yeah,
glasses.
5 hours-ish.
5 hours.
Yeah.
And then, there's that first half hour and last half hour, they're not serving drinks or whatever, so nine glasses in 4 hours, that's constant prosecco drinking.
Is this 316 a famous episode?
This one.
Yeah, kind of.
I think it's known.
I've seen some images that I've actually seen just in like, when they show like DirecTV or whatever, and they just have like highlights of 800 different shows in like 30 seconds. I've seen a couple of the scenes from this episode flash, like when he's in the grass laying down and he wakes up.
Oh, that happens in several episodes. It's kind of like it's in the first and the last episode, and a few other times. I kind of get that.
I've seen that image.
It's music, it rhymes.
And there was something earlier that was super. I was like, I don't know why I'm compelled. I was like really compelled by something earlier. I think I saw the scene somewhere. And maybe it was maybe somebody got nominated for an award. That scene. I was enraptured, and I have no reason to be enraptured by a show I've only seen one time.
That's good if it catches your fancy in just a few seconds. Is AJ asleep?
That's what it looks like. That's why I kept on telling him to take it easy. Because I mean, like, you have 4 drinks before noon.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you fall asleep before 1.
Guys, I'm awake. I'm
Okay.
here, and I'm ready to party.
Oh, he back.
I'm gone.
It was just my stories, much like the microphone. AJ couldn't take my story anymore.
Right.
We're down to the last
myself a little bit better.
Last couple of minutes of the episode. So Johnny Sparkles, I just want to thank you so much for coming in.
Yes.
Be a part of today's stream.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, people want to find you on Twitter. You get some pretty good tweets out there. I think your name changes all the time, so I'm not sure what it is right now.
At Sparkles Knows.
Sparkles Knows.
ANOWS.
Oh, no. Sparkles knows, like Sparkles knows best.
Oh, okay, sweet. Sparkles
Like
knows.
Bo knows.
Yeah.
I think it was a
Bo
Shameless
no.
Price thing. Sparkles knows.
Sparkles knows. Okay, everyone, we're going to end the stream here. That's episode 316, as you know from us talking so much about it. We'll be right back with episode 7, The Life and Death of Jeremy Bentham with Joe Lewis. So, thanks for watching. Keep watching.
Smoking.
Be
Thank
right
you.
back. Bye.